everyone, and welcome to Booming Encore's Check This Out. My name is Susan Williams. I'm the founder of Booming Encore. And today I'm delighted to welcome Amy Temperley. Amy is the co-founder of A Mighty Good Time. And the reason why I'm so excited is that often in retirement, we're actually given the gift of time, but how we actually fill it can sometimes be a challenge. And that's why Amy's here to tell us all about A Mighty Good Time. So welcome, Amy. So great to have you.
Thanks so much for having me, Susan.
Okay, so let's first start off with what exactly is A Mighty Good Time? Well, besides what we think it is.
So A Mighty Good Time is a one-stop shop website for older adult activities. You can come to our site and find in-person, virtual, and phone-based activities from all around the country. In fact, some international activities as well. We've got a little bit of outreach there as well. And it's just meant to be a place that you can come and find those things to do, to fill your time, meet new people, stay healthy, engaged with your world in a very easy one-stop location, because it can be hard to find if you're out there Googling, trying to find things to do.
So what sort of activities are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, we have so many opportunities on there. Right now, you can find as many as 50 to 60 things to do every single day. And it's everything from a wide range of fitness programming, yoga, tai chi, those types of activities, lots of lifelong learning, virtual travel classes, art, music, history, you name it, you're going to find something.
Terrific. And you mentioned that it's definitely like you're in the United States, but is it also available to other countries, or is it pretty much limited to just access to in the US?
Because so many of the programs on the site are virtual, we've had visitors from actually all over the world. We're starting to get a good following in the UK and in Canada. And then we have at least two providers that have programming coming out of the UK, which is interesting if you want to meet some people internationally and make some new friends. A lot of these programs are interactive as well because they're virtual. You're able to chat with people or actually have conversations. And so it's a really nice way to meet people.
That's great. Now, what caused you to actually develop this? Like, what was the impetus for even coming up with this idea?
Oh my gosh, I've worked with older adults for the past 30 years, actually doing recreational activities predominantly in the last 7 here in the Austin area. And then my co-founders had a company called Heart and Soul Care, and we're also really interested in helping older adults stay active, mostly in residential communities. And especially during the pandemic, we just started having conversations about what are we going to do? How are we going to fill our time, and where are we going to find it? And even knowing what we know, how hard it is to go out there and find these types of activities. And so it started really with mostly virtual and phone-based programming. And then now we're seeing a lot more in-person organizers who are posting their activities as well.
So it's basically like a hub for activities for anybody who's interested in, sounds like almost anything, really.
It really is. It's all over the map. And we have about 200 organizers who have logged into our account. So these are nonprofits, governmental agencies, or for-profit companies that are providing all kinds of recreation or support groups, caregiver services. We're starting to see more of that as well. So they get to post their events for free. And then you being an older adult, it's focused on people who are older, but anybody can utilize the site, can go on there and search for free and find lots of different activities. You can create a favorites list of things that you enjoy. You can share the links with your friends and family, and just find things that give you joy.
That's great. Now, how's the response been? When did you guys actually start up?
We started, I want to say we launched really 2 years ago in January. So we're almost at our 2-year mark of being live. We get about 3,000 new users to the site every month. And I think, we're seeing a lot of growth recently in organizers posting their activities. We've got some larger event organizers that we're doing some partnerships with now that are bringing more things to the site. And so we've really seen it grow. Right now, we're seeing a real push for people who are looking for in-person activities. And so we're doing a lot of outreach there as well. So many of us are eager to get back and, be with people again in a live setting. So we're really doing a lot of outreach right now and trying to encourage people who do, in-person events to post those on the site as well.
That's terrific. And so if somebody's interested, where should they go?
amightygoodtime.com. And again, it's free. If you want to create an account, it will allow you to save your favorite activities, and we'll also send you updates and reminders of kind of the best stuff that's coming up in the next couple weeks. But otherwise, you could just go straight there and start using it. And if you're an event organizer, go to the same location, amightygoodtime.com, and just click add event at the top of the page, and it will walk you through it really easy.
Terrific. And one last question, because I know our audience is very sensitive to sharing their personal information. What do you guys actually do with the personal information? Is it shared anywhere else, or is it just strictly for use on your site?
Directly for our use. We would never share that. And that's why we were very committed to people being able to use it without creating an account. So if you're not comfortable doing that, you certainly don't have to. But if you do, that stays with us. It goes nowhere else.
Ah, that's good to know. Well, thanks so much for your time, Amy. Sounds like there's some really interesting opportunities out there, and I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing this with us.
Sure. Thanks for your interest.
So that's it for today, everyone. I hope you found this information valuable and it helps you live your best booming encore. Bye for now.